Hello and welcome back to my next WCOOP video. It's not been going great so far, so this time we're playing event number 19. It's a deep stack tournament. Hopefully this one can go a little bit better. End of the first level, playing a first hand, pocket eights. Some might say pretty lucky hand. Let's see. Ace 3-2 on the flop, and we've been called by the small blind, big blind. Small blind? Small blind he was, because he's just sat down. Wake up, Dave, wake up. Small blind has some aces, does he? Yes, he does. I have to represent. Can't give up yet. Can we? Maybe I could have checked back. I think a check back just opens the door to him betting on the turn though, regardless of what it is, and if it's not an 8, I don't like it, so then what do I do? So we have a stab at it now. He goes for the 3-bet. That's not ideal, is it? That's not ideal. Okay. Small loss. We try again, this time with ace king off suit. Obviously I can withstand a 3-bet. Jack 8-4. After that last hand I'm going to be more conservative. 5 on the turn against the big blind who still checks. Happy to take it to showdown, son. Happy to take it to showdown. I'll take that. Didn't hit. I'll take it. I'll take it. Pocket queen's on the button and it's folded to me. I open. Anyone else not opening here? Okay. Okay. Do I go up? I think I could have called there to keep... Wow, okay. Now we could be in a spot of bother. Spot of bother. Let's see a flop, a low flop. Ay, caramba. 5-5-7. Can't see how I get away from that. He is screaming aces though, isn't he? Absolutely screaming it in my face. What a disaster. If he's got aces, he's not betting there, surely. Gives him a full house. What on earth would he... Why would he bet that? Would you bet if you hit a full house there? Or is this kings and he's just desperate? See, I don't think he's ace king. Ace king or kings. Ay caramba. It's probably ace king, isn't it? No, it is kings. It is kings and he still goes for it. How do you run into that? How do you still call? You can get away from that. You can get away from that. There we go, pocket nines. Can we make amends? Can we make amends? Under the gun's opened and I've 3-bet them from under the gun +1. Risky game, some might say. Risky game. Top set's pretty nice. Yeah, let's let him catch up. Catch up, Marlborough. Catch up, sir. Okay, we've not caught up, no. Now I've got to start building. Got to try and build. Got to try and build. Don't want to lose a customer here. Damn it. Right, I'm opening a 7 under the gun. doing it. You can't stop me. We've missed an awful lot of that board, haven't we? We've missed an awful lot of that board. The little click back car. I think he's flushing. I just in my head that he's flush drawing. No, he's not. Wow, and he still called it. He still called it. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Bullet number 2, defending King 4 in the big blind. Top pair's not bad. Backdoor flush draw as well. Checked around. Okay. We have a little stab. Little cheeky stab. We take it. We're back to winning ways. My favourite hand. My favourite hand is Jack off suit. Not particularly good after been 3-bet, is it? Very small, very small. Yeah, I think I kind of look like I'm on a flush draw. When the flush draw gets in, I can go for it. But after a nice semi-bluff in the previous hand, my camera decides to give up the ghost on me. But as they say, the show must go on. And with Queen 10 in the big blind, I think it's worth seeing a flop after the hijack opens and the cut-off calls. Now it's not a bad flop either, 10-8-6. I check to the initial raiser who checks behind. The cut-off has got other ideas though, he puts in a half-pot bet. Now I'm not going anywhere with top pair and the hijack agrees with me, so we're still 3 ways to the turn. It's the 2 of hearts, now that can't help anyone surely. Checks around again to the cut-off who sizes up a bit to 2/3 pot. If I was ahead on the flop, I'm ahead now, so I snap call and the hijack folds. The river is the king of hearts, not really what I wanted to see. I stay in flow though and check for a 3rd time, but I honestly can't see many hands the cut-off should have that would be helped by the river. All straight draws and flush draws miss. Over pairs would have raised pre-flop most of the time. I don't think there are many random King X hands that would have bet like this unless it's specifically King X of diamonds or King 10. There's way more hands I'm still ahead of in his range, so I've already decided I'm calling if he barrels again here, and that's exactly what he does. About 3/4 pot, I snap call and I win when he shows a missed flush draw. In hindsight, I'm not sure if I actually played this well, or if the snap call on the river was madness. Finally got a hand I can defend with. Ace 10. Jack 10, 8, 2 diamonds, and we've got the ace of diamonds. So a pair, some other possibilities. Insta check behind. So we'll have a tiny little stab. Second pair, ace kicker. 3 of spades, he quick calls. Why such the quick call, sir? Why such the quick call? What did you have? What did you have? 6, 8. Okay. Unorthodox, but I take it. So my camera died again. I'm really not good with all this technology stuff, but luckily the hands have still been recorded. This time I've got Dolly Parton in the big blind. The cut-off raises and it folds to me. Now, I've been on a huge dry spell, so I make a bit of a dubious call. The flop's dealt out 5-3-3 with 2 spades. I've got 2 pairs on a board that is way better for me than the raiser. So I check to the cut-off who c-bets small. Now I could check raise here, but I decide on delaying it. I kind of want to see another safe card on the turn so I can get him to fold 2 overs with a c-bet then. I just make the call and the turn is a perfect card for me again, the 7 of clubs. When I check to the cut-off, he bets again, this time a little bigger, so it's all coming together perfectly. I check raise here, all in, and he has to fold any random overcards. I move my mouse over the raise button, but for some reason I'm possessed by God knows what, and I end up clicking call. Now that wasn't the plan. The poker gods are having their fun with me here and deal me a terrible card, the King of Spades. A dangerous overcard that also completes the most obvious draw available. So now I check for a 3rd time and obviously matey boy shoves all in. Have I been punished with this card? Was I outplayed the whole way through? Would my check raise on the turn have got him to fold? Well, there's only one way to find out. Make the call and see nut flush. Yeah. Maybe the check raise wouldn't have worked after all, but I had read the hand right up until the river. So it's 10 minutes later and I'm left with dust. The rebuy period's about to end and I've got a raggy ace. Bucket declared. I shove all in and get called by the cut-off. He's got pocket kings, now it's my turn to get lucky and hit an ace. Flop no good, turn no good, river no good. Ah, shit. Anyway, I make a rebuy, maybe 3rd time's a charm. First hand in, I get dealt ace king suited, nice. So I make a standard open from the hijack, praying for a 3-bet, but no. Everybody folds. Really not the result I was hoping for. So the rebuy period's finished, it's 10 minutes later and action folds to me in the small blinds. I've got jack 10 off and don't really know what the best thing to do here is. Limp call, raise fold. I've honestly got no idea. To stop me making the wrong decision, I decide on a shove. Take the big blind and move on. Big blind though has got other ideas and pretty quickly makes the call, which is really bad news for me. He turns over queen 8 of spades. Feels like a pretty loose call to me for all his chips, but what do I know? I'm behind, but the flop gives me a gut shot. A turn queen makes me open-ended, but the river rewards the loose call, not the crazy shove. I'm down to 1 big blind, and before you know it, that's me out. So 4 tournaments down, and the initial profit that we made from that first cash is long gone. Well out the window now. We're losing money. I guess that's expected. I'm not very good at poker. So hopefully though, next time I can get rid of the silly mistakes of calling when I'm obviously behind, and hopefully do a little bit better, run deeper, make some money. So please come back next time and let's see how we get on.